Fred Knox, Thunder Machine, meanest machine you've ever seen, and it's out to get G.I. Joe. Hey there. Today we're going to take a look at Dreadnought, Thunder Machine, and Thrasher. All right. So, yeah, this is one of my favorite toys of all time. I'm really excited to review it today. So, let's dig right in. This is, of course, Thrasher. He's the driver and builder of the Thunder Machine. And he's pretty cool with his punk rock green stripes in his hair, some football pads going on, and his cool little lacrosse stick thing going on here. This stick is a little thick, so I would recommend being very careful putting it in his hand these days, or risk of breakage. And I don't think it would fit in his left hand at all because it's a really small gap there. But it fits in his right hand pretty good, but really tight. So just be really careful squeezing it in and taking it out. And of course, he's a driver, so he doesn't really need it. But it's just cool if you have this accessory to, make him complete and everything. And it's a nice little something with a spike lacrosse kind of ball on there or whatever. Improvised weapons that these dreadnoughts got. And it's pretty cool. Set that off to the side, and then we've got Thrasher. He's bad. Bad Mama Jamma right here. He's one of the lesser cool G.I. Joe dreadnoughts. But he's kind of underrated. He's got a lot of cool stuff going on him. His sculpting's really neat. He's got, of course, his football pads here, some spikes, lots of color going on, lots of color apps. He's got a really cool original waistline here. Kind of cuts in right there, shows a little more of his gut. He's got some pouches on the side, some spikes painted in silver, which is really nice. My example's in a fairly good condition. I don't have any of the silver rubbed off, which is really nice. He's got these cool shin pads with spikes on them, on his boots there, and trimmed in gray with some black. And he's got some crazy kind of ass pad here. They missed a paint app on that. Some rivets going around like that, right where his Hasbro stamp is. But that's cool. Matches the missing paint apps up here on the top. But again, he's a driver. Usually the figures that came with vehicles, a lot of them focused on the figure, and the vehicle was kind of a throw-in, like Zartan's Swamp Skier or Serpentor's Air Chariot kind of thing, or even Sergeant Slaughter's Triple T tank. The vehicle was like an afterthought. But with this one, I think the figure was more of an afterthought. They just had to have somebody to pilot it, But he's a really great figure. I'm not knocking him. But the real star of the show is the vehicle itself. This Thunder Machine is amazing, and we saw the figure, so let's get right to the vehicle. Yeah, because this is a bad Mamma Jamma here. So, yeah, Thunder Machine. How about that? Thing of beauty right there. Of course, this was designed and sculpted by Ron Rudat. He put a little Easter eggs on here on the numbering, RUD for his name and all, which is really nice. And man, where to start? Well, let's just start with that Pontiac Firebird front end there, and the crazy grill up here, and the Gatling guns. Just amazing. Yeah, man, this is like total Mad Max to the max. And of course, it's a 1986 Hasbro, and it just looks wicked, wicked cool, man. We got some armor plating, got some police lights up here, and some spotlights going on. Real rubber tires that actually steer, which is super cool. And they actually have like pivots where they lock. Lock to the left, and it kind of locks to the right, uh, where you can just have it static and just going in that direction, or locked straight. Um, and the ammo belt for the Gatling gun is made out of rubber, which is maybe a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know. They're going to disintegrate over time, but mine's still in really good shape. And again, it's 30, almost 40 years old. So there's that. It's still going strong. Don't mind the train whistle in the background. I live by some railroad tracks. Uh, but yeah, we got armor plating all the way around. One drawback is this rear armor plate. It's a little folly offy. My example for sure, but I think of most of them. This front peg here just gets loose and it just kind of comes out every now and then. The back one's always in really good, but the front one just kind of, you can shake it and it'll come loose on pretty much both sides, which is kind of weird. But it's neat. You got armored tires. We got this crazy jet engine in the back. Ram turbo. Danger. Yeah, buddy. And of course, mine is missing what almost every other Thunder machine is missing, which is the antenna. Uh, Antennas are the bane of all GI Joe collectors. Um, they tend to disappear, and it's just the way it is. Also, I have a broken tow hitch on mine. Um, it was like that when I got it. This isn't my childhood Thunder machine, um, and I don't know who would be towing anything with a jet engine on the back, but somebody did and broke it off. So I guess whatever on that one. Um, but on the interior, these of course flip up, kind of like the Stinger, and we got some interior in there. Nice, beautiful interior, and actually we can lift this whole roll cage off and show the inside here. Comes off fairly easy, and we can just set that aside for now. Show you what's going on inside. Of course, we got a steering wheel, and it actually spins. It just sits in here. It's not keyed or anything, so this is a commonly lost part. Keep an eye on them if you're buying one. Look on the inside, make sure it's got that. We've got some really good detail in here. We've got a console with a bunch of stuff going on. We've got contoured floorboards with some texture in there, real nice. Seats are sculpted real well. He's right there next to that turbine intake. I don't know how good on the ears that's going to be, but you know, it is what it is. I guess they don't care. Dreadnoughts are metalheads, and they're used to loud music and stuff, so whatever. But it just fits in real nice like that. Probably the easiest way to get them in here is to just take the top off. You could squeeze them in, but it's kind of a hassle. Some people just pull this red top off and squeeze them in. I just tend to take the whole thing off because it just plugs in like that and then swings down. Plugs in the back. Boom. So we got them in there, looking real good. You can clip these up and they'll kind of stay. And there he is, getting down, ready to run down some Joes. And looks real good in there from the front. See him real well when he's in there. And of course we've got foot pegs all along both sides, so you can throw some more Joes on, some more Dreadnoughts, and snap right on and take it right along. So you could fit a total of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 figures on here if you really, really wanted to cram them on. Um, I tend to just go with 2, maybe 1 guy riding on the side, um, and it looks real good, you know. But I really love this design, Ron Rudat. Thank you very much. Made my childhood awesome, and I mean, what more can I say? It's a Thunder Machine. Rubber tires, gotta love it. Gotta love it, man. Yeah. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it a winner? I believe so. I'm calling it top tier for sure. It has its issues. There's some fragile parts up here at the top. Of course, the antenna, the offy panels on the back. Not too bad, but kind of annoying sometimes. But overall, it's an amazing piece of engineering. Uh, it's a little fiddly, but it's super fun. And I mean, any kid that grew up in the '80s watching Mad Max and Beyond Thunderdome and all those, post-apocalyptic movies, um, you know what I'm talking about. Just amazing. Just amazing. Yeah. So, in my opinion, top tier all the way. Highest of top tier. It's really original, even though it's, derivative of, post-apocalyptic stuff. Super original design. Um, I don't know how they got away with the Trans Am front end, uh, with copyrights and everything. I guess Trans Am didn't really care, or Firebird, or GM. I guess they just didn't worry about it too much. But I mean, it's there. But it's all good, and I love it. I'm glad to have it in my collection, and yeah, it's an amazing toy. Super fun to play with. What do you guys think? Do you guys have a Thunder Machine? Did you have one growing up? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Let me know down in the comments below. And yeah, one of my favorite toys, man. Good stuff. All right. Well, that's the Thunder Machine. Hope you enjoyed the review, and we'll see you next time. All right.